can be slow. Aim for that tree. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shalini and I make videos about technology, data science, professional development advice, and other videos about my experience in tech and what I've learned. Definitely check out some of my other videos and subscribe if you're interested in learning more. So one of the things I've talked about in some of my other videos is networking. We are currently living in a world where everything is online, and in order to network, you have to network virtually. Let's first start off with the question, what is networking? Networking involves creating relationships with people, whether it's your friends, your family, co-workers, people in your communities, or people you meet as you go through your career. Networking is a two-way street. You can probably help someone with their career and they can help you out with yours. Developing and growing your network might seem hard because you think you don't know too many people, but I promise you know more people than you think you do. People like family, friends, faculty or staff you've interacted with, past or current coworkers, club or org members, people you've met at events, and more. All of these people can be part of your network, whether it's professional or personal. There are a lot of tips to successfully network and connect with people, especially in this virtual world we're living in. Here are a few tips that I think are super important. Don't just think about yourself with a me first attitude. This is probably the most important tip to get the most out of networking, and it applies to everyone you meet. The goal of networking is to build a relationship with someone. Networking doesn't mean selling something or demanding help. I have seen so many LinkedIn requests and emails where people introduce themselves and then immediately ask for a referral or job. That is not networking or genuinely connecting with someone. That just starts the whole relationship off on a bad note, and it makes the conversation seem fake and uncomfortable. You want to make sure that the other person doesn't feel used and that they're enjoying talking to you and enjoying the overall conversation. The best networking conversations are where everyone gets to learn and gain something. Don't only reach out to people when you need something, otherwise they're going to be less likely to help you out. You need to consider and ask yourself, what are you going to be bringing to the relationship, not just what you can be gaining from it. It's about giving, not receiving. Start networking with people you know. Reaching out to people you might already know is a great way to start networking. You can start building confidence and getting comfortable with talking and connecting and checking in with them. There is also a chance that the people you know could put you in touch with people you don't know yet, someone you can learn from based on what your networking goal is. But a good place to start is usually with the people you know. Networking doesn't mean you have to talk with strangers. You can be talking with people you already know. If you have someone's email or phone number, that's probably the best way to reach out to them versus their LinkedIn, which people may not check as regularly. Make new connections. Based on what you want to get out of networking, part of it could also involve making new connections to learn more about someone. Like I've said before, don't go in with the me first attitude, but try to be more meaningful about how you approach the connection. Why should they talk with you? Is there something in common between both of you? Sending a random message to someone doesn't have a great chance of going too far, but crafting a thoughtful and concise message will give you better chances. Maintain connections. Once you've made the connection and you've connected with someone, the next step is to maintain that connection. This is probably one of the most understated tips about networking. Online, this can take many different forms. Check in with them, engage with any posts that they make, stay updated on their life or any professional updates that they post about. All of these actions and more show that you care about the relationship. Doing this in a world that is all online is a lot easier too. There's no obligation to physically meet up with someone. Instead, you can send them a quick message or jump on a call with them. There are so many different platforms that you can use for networking and in general just connecting with people. You can utilize a combination of many different platforms to aid with your networking, like LinkedIn, social media, email, phone, video calls, and so much more. Make sure your social media is up to date, and then engage with people on social media and start conversations with people you're interested in connecting with. Even sharing a post or an article or your thoughts can make sure that your direct network engages with you. Use LinkedIn to reach out to people that have similar experiences as you, or if they have an interesting experience that you want to learn more about. But also make sure your LinkedIn is up to date, that way people can see what is happening with your professional life. If you get someone's email, reach out to them and introduce yourself. Maybe ask to chat more in depth over a phone call or a video call. Overall, get to know people, ask questions, get in touch, see how people are doing, and strike up a conversation using a variety of these different platforms. One of my favorite things to do is schedule virtual coffee chats and online meetings. Messaging people and emailing them when you're still trying to get to know them can be slow, and people can have varied response times. If possible, schedule a phone chat or a video call, and have a virtual coffee chat in order to get to know them better. Hearing someone's voice and being able to talk with them face to face improves the connection so much. It also helps to put a face to the name and have a great conversation with someone as if you were at an in-person event. There are also so many free video conferencing platforms online. Zoom, Google Hangouts, Skype, FaceTime, WhatsApp, and Facebook Messenger have video aspects to them, and there are so many different platforms that you can have a conversation with someone on. Be patient. This is probably the hardest part about networking online and connecting with someone for the first time. There is so much going on in the world right now, and everyone is adjusting to this new normal of everything online and virtual, on top of anything personal that might be happening in their life. If someone doesn't get back to you in a timely manner, cut them some slack, but don't cut them out of your network. At least they are working on getting back to you and they are still interested in connecting or reconnecting. On a similar note, if someone doesn't respond back to you and you would really like to talk with them, try sending a gentle reminder message to them. Spread this out over some time. That way you aren't just bombarding them with messages and reminders. Usually people respond after reminders if they haven't responded already. But just remember to stay patient during the whole process. Being empathetic and patient with someone will go a long way and can help you better understand a person and connect with them better. Overall, networking online can feel really different, especially with quarantine and isolating yourself. That doesn't mean you have to disconnect from people though. Stay as active as you can online and keep in touch with your connections. Be intentional and empathetic with the people that you're connecting or reconnecting with, and it will be beneficial for both of you. Networking is like planting a tree. Making that first connection is planting the seed. Maintaining that connection is watering the plant. And continuously checking in leads to a fruitful and prosperous tree. Make sure the seeds are planted correctly and the roots are in place for your networking efforts to be worth it. With all the people you connect with, aim for that tree. Thanks for watching this video. For more tips and advice videos, make sure to check out my channel and subscribe down below if you're interested in learning more. I make videos about technology, data science, professional and personal development advice. I also started a new series highlighting different women in tech, so make sure to check all of those videos out, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!